So we're about four miles away from the border.
So we just left Hiawassee. We got dropped off by the Budget Inn shuttle. I definitely took 2 showers last night. We had Chinese food. We did all of our town chores. We're back out here not quite as early as we'd hoped. It's like 11 when we started. But we did get an awesome surprise of some trail magic right at the trailhead. Had some tangerines. There were some sodas and other stuff, but we just had a tangerine. Ran into some people we'd seen earlier, hadn't seen in a bit, and that was cool. We're gonna try to make, I think it's 11.8 miles? Yeah. 11.8 miles today, coming out of Dix Creek Gap. So hopefully we'll make it since we started at 11. But yeah, it's supposed to start raining at some point today, but right now it's not. That's nice. So we're gonna take advantage of that as long as we can.
Look at this little puffball. Look at you, puffball. You're so cute. But you also look spiky and kind of mean. Because it's been so hot out, I've gone back to my nuts and fruit-based lunches, and I'll be honest, I'm happy. It's actually beautiful right now because I think the rain is about to roll in. It's breezy and kind of cold. But when it was hot and sticky, I'm so glad that I just have this. In the winter, all I want is meat and cheese, but in the summer, I just want something light. So this is like really calorie dense, but it doesn't feel like I've eaten a lot and it doesn't sit heavy in your stomach. Baker just eats a bunch of bars. He's off getting water right now. This is so much trail mix. Send help. Looks like we're about to have our first time hiking in the rain.
Oh, first time on this trail.
On this trail. I mean, it didn't really rain in Kentucky. It was like drizzly. I mean, it's drizzly right now, and it actually stopped. It like did it a little bit, and we got all panicked and put everything on, and it stopped. But it's definitely cooled down a lot, so it shouldn't be too unbearable to wear the rain jackets. Got some big climbs ahead, though.
But I have jelly beans, so it's gonna be fine. Those climbs are nothing.
Powered by jelly beans. That is just unbearably cute.
This is the first blowdown we've actually seen on the trail. Usually they've all been cleared out. It kind of reminds me of being on the Florida Trail where there are always blowdowns. It still hadn't been cleared out.
Ooh.
Oh!
Woohoo!
Woo!
Oh yeah.
North Carolina!
Some pretty cool tree. Bly Gap Campground. It's pretty nice. It's got a cute little water pipe spring down there, and it's pretty. But we're going up to the shelter because we like to torture ourselves. Tallest mountain we've seen is right up there. And we've got a big climb before the end of the day. And I don't see anything else. So I think that's where we're going. Ooh, baby. Hey there, little rabbit. Hi. Do you see me? I see you. Hanging out in the trail. What were you eating? What were you doing over here? You gonna leave your bag here?
Yeah, not bad.
Ooh, baby. I hope you can see this, guys. 'Cause this is the first breathtaking view we've had.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. All right, that's how you do nearly 12 miles, starting at 11.
Yep.
So it didn't actually hardly get rained on at all. It was somewhere between a heavy drizzle and a light rain for like 45 minutes. It was nothing. We actually both ended up taking our rain jackets off. I just kind of like put my hood over my head and straight thrust over my pack so that my hair could stay dry, because I thought if it was cold tonight I wouldn't want to have wet hair. I'm sure you can hear the dogs barking. We are at Raven Rock Shelter. There's a lot of people here, a lot of dogs, lots of dogs. One of which, as we were walking past to get our tent spot, the owner came running over like, "Don't walk past my dog, he bites." And we're just like, so it's really cool. Still a lot of people out on the trail, but we crossed into North Carolina. Surprisingly, I probably gonna eat these words later, but as of right now, I like these climbs better than the Georgia ones. Like, they're steep, they're so steep, but they're steep enough and usually graded at just the right angle where I can use the rest step technique, which is where you lock your back leg knee between each step so that all the muscles in that leg get to rest for that step. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad. And I'm huffing and puffing less, so I don't know if I just like have gotten my trail legs or I'm just better suited to these types of climbs. But so far we've still gotten lucky with the rain. It really only rained on us in the last like 40 minutes right before we crossed the border of Georgia into North Carolina. It was like Georgia just wanted to spit on us a little before we left. So Baker's getting water. I'm gonna set up the tent. Yeah, it was a good day. A lot of snails. It's really cool. I hope I didn't kill any, but there were so many, I'm sure I stepped on at least one. Now I'm just rambling. Sorry. Our tent leaked through last night. We're not sure if it was just splashback coming up through the bug mesh, because I was definitely getting splashed in the face through my bug mesh, or if that there was the condensation from the ceiling was rolling down, and the sides of the tent were kind of close to the top, so maybe they were touching at some points during the night and the condensation was rolling down into our bathtub, or if there may be a hole. Could be any of those things. So we're hoping it's one of the first two, and if we just pitch it better, it'll do better. But it was wet and gross in our tent, and then Baker found the mice, and the mice had chewed through his food, and so, you know. This is definitely the first day that being out here hasn't felt like a vacation or like a choice that we made on a whimsy. This is the first day where it's felt like this is a commitment, this is what we're doing, and we're out here whether or not it's nice. But honestly, as far as bad days go, it's been fine. Of course, I'm not the one who had half their food chewed up, so I'll have to ask Baker how he's feeling. All Alright, so I would say that this is actually our first official time hiking in the rain. Baker stopped to put on his rain jacket a while back. I kept mine on the whole time. But it's not, you know, so it's not pouring. So right now it's not bad at all. Trail's a little bit wet, but it's not like muddy or anything. And we have like 1 or 2 good climbs today, but so far it's been like kind of flat, almost at the top of the ridge kind of walks. So it's been a good way to start.
Oh God, how am I ever gonna do this?
That's a good idea.
I would just go over, sit on that part, yeah. Oh my God. Can I have the trekking poles?
Nice. Suspended.
I had so much leaf and tree on the butt.
Made it.
I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. Woohoo! It'll probably start again, but it's nice right now. Wow, you literally can't see him.
Into the woods.
He's covered in dirt.
I know.
Move for me so people know you're there.
Nice treatment here, man.
Aww.
5-star.
Sam's tent cleaning. We're charging like a mashed potato or a
Yeah.
Clif Bar or
I'll take
something.
a cracker, please.
Handful of jelly beans.
Oh, yeah.
So we're just now heading out of, what was the name of this shelter?
Carter Gap.
Carter Gap Shelter. We finally ran into this girl we've been hearing about periodically throughout our whole hike. What was her name? Sam?
Yep.
Sam, who has a 48-pound pack after shedding 6 pounds, and she is like smaller than me, okay? And I'm pretty small. And it is just impressive. She's carrying 3 weeks of food so that she doesn't have to buy dinners or breakfasts, just resupplying for lunches. And her bag is heavy. And but you know, she's trucking along, she's a trooper, she's doing real good. So it was kind of cool to finally get to meet this girl that we kept hearing about. A few other people there. One of the less crowded shelters we've been at yet. So hopefully that trend continues. It doesn't seem like the mice got into any of our stuff. We kind of used the windscreen of our pot to make a little like mouse cone on the bear string. But yeah, we're trying to head another 12-ish miles today to get to the next shelter and then get into Franklin.
Look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but it is pretty. Oh, look over there too. You probably can't see it at all, but it's the mountains with all these like fluffy clouds and the valleys. Oh, that is nice. Wow. Are we gonna be hiking that? That looks tough. Ooh. I think these little closed-in tree groves are like my favorite. Feels like being in a fairy tale. Granted, with how gnarly and twisted these trees are, it kind of feels like a Grimm's, Brothers Fairy Tale, which I'm not sure I want to be in, but it's really cool. Look at this ridge. I don't know if you can see it in there, but we are so lucky that these trees don't have leaves yet, because we can kind of see the beautiful view over there. This is one steep ridge.
I've got to say, 10 out of 10 would recommend Albert Mountain, whatever this mountain is. Albert Mountain as a day hike. It was beautiful. There was like water coming out of the rocks. And then there were these plants were just so dense and and there were like roots. And the last bit of the climb was really tough.
We made it! Woohoo!
But oh my gosh, you have got to see this.
Still looks good.
Wow.
Here comes some clouds. Hey, there's the 100-mile mark.
What? Oh!
And a half mile ahead is technically the 100-mile mark.
Oh.
But
You lied to us. Good luck hiking this if it rains. I'm literally walking in the creek. It's pretty though. Ooh. So we're here at the shelter we were originally planning to stay at. But we think we're gonna keep going because we're 4 miles from Winding. From where?
Winding Staircase Gap.
Winding Staircase Gap. And we're thinking maybe we'll just go into Franklin instead tonight so we can enjoy the town a little bit more. We've heard there's some cool things there. We're just snacking up before we pack up. Hey there, little guy. Oh, perfect. Hey. We made it! Woo!
All right.
17-mile day. Now let's see if we can catch a hitch at 4 p.m. We found it. Lazy Hiker Brewing Co. Yeah.
Time for some beer
Woo!
and some burgers.
And salad.
Salad.
I totally ordered 2 things. I got like a chicken wrap and a kale salad. Baker has a chicken pesto sandwich, chips and hummus. Life is good.
You got a margarita gose?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And of course the Slack Pack IPA.
Birth is good.
Look at the mark right there. Oh wait, hold on.
Radio on, windows rolled up, and
Stands up. Okay, hold on. Oh,
Yeah, I see it.
headlights
right?
shining
That's the same. I was like, that's the same freaking person.
person.
It's like crazy late,
Gelato.
and we are going to Ingalls in the rain.
All right. You ready? After the brewery, it's time to get to the Ingalls.
We're so janky. Ow. That did not work.